Characters that are definitely Latino. Part 2. Part 2.
Disclaimer for the first person on this list, bro. Technically, they are Spanish, but they make the cut because a W is a W, bro. And who might I be referring
Facts. A W is a W, niggas. That's
to? None other than the GOAT himself, the fourth Espada himself, Quiera, bro. Oh no, he's him. Not only is he named after a Spanish architect, but his name actually translates to the man who cries, which hints the tear marks on his face. Like if you know about Bleach and you've seen the character, you know what I'm talking about, right? Kubo kept things very Japanese with the Shinigami, the hollows being Japanese. There's a subsection of the manga and show, specifically the section about the Espada, which is completely inspired by Spanish culture. I actually think that was actually like a direct diss to Messi. I love all the Espada equally, right? This dog right here, bro, genuinely holds a special place in my heart. Pause, right?
You're gay!
But I couldn't possibly make the follow-up to this list without naming the second GOAT. Second, but never last, is my boy Chad, bro.
Oh my god, nigga, my nigga Chad, holy fuck. Nigga just like me for real, bro. Nigga got the caramel skin with the long ass curls covering his face. Nigga just like me for real.
Before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
Before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
Now for Chad, all it takes is a quick Google search to find out he's Japanese and Mexican, okay? But for those of you who haven't read the manga or watched the show, I will elaborate. He was born in Okinawa, but later moved to Mexico with his biological grandfather, which, you know, if his biological grandfather lives in Mexico, then like, obviously, right? This means at the very least, he is at least partially of Mexican descent, while still being Japanese, because obviously most characters in any show, manga, or anything that derives from this certain country is not gonna have many characters that are not anything but Japanese, right? However, just like Luffy, there are many characters on this list who are half Japanese, right? When it comes to like Latino representation in like media, Chad might be the best one we have, specifically in anime, right?
Nigga, I am saying, nigga, that nigga Chad is so tough, bro. So cool.
Specifically characters that are like genuinely addressed as it. It's kind of weird to see comments like, stop making everything about race, bro. But I mean, if the creator outright comes out and says it,
what?
Then it's like, what are you talking about?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The first non-anime character on this list who like I've actually been waiting to talk about, I even wanted to talk about in the first video, is King 1 and King 2 from Tekken. King 1,
oh my god, nigga, that is so facts, nigga, with that jaguar head and shit, nigga, holy fuck.
It was heavily based off Frey Tormenta, which is a priest who became a luchador, which
drop
is like,
yeah,
no, bro, you heard me right. Becoming a messenger of God wasn't enough, bro. He needed to become a messenger of the people's elbow. Might be like, Chico, this is not the first luchador on the list. You had Bane from the last video, and it's like, look, bro, I get it, all right? So all the real ones out there that play like AAA Lucha Libre, bro, like, shout out La Parka, bro. Shout out La Parka. That's why King is one of my favorite characters, bro. Not gonna lie, bro, I was like mad late to the Tekken train, okay? Like my brother tried to put me on that shit so many times, and I was like, nah. I watched the Tekken anime before I even played the game, bro. And then I got that shit on Xbox, and like, I'll say like, it's probably one of the most like entertaining fighters I played. I was like one of those loser, like, Mortal Kombat supremacists, but I hopped on Tekken, bro, and I ain't really been off since. Much like who King 1 is based off of, he becomes a priest before he becomes a fighter. He opens.
Nigga, out of all the fighting games, Mortal Kombat is definitely like low tier, nigga. I'm sorry, that shit is kind of mids. The storyline is good and shit, but
orphanages and starts fighting just to support the orphanages. Like, you can't make this shit up, bro. It's on some saint shit, right? He eventually, unfortunately, falls though, right? And he's replaced by a second king on some Kuai Liang shit, right? R.I.P. Bihan, bro. You will be missed. Now, y'all know I couldn't make this video without mentioning the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The GOAT, Blue Beetle. Now, Blue Beetle had a movie. I didn't watch it. Why? Because just in case it was trash, I didn't want to ruin his image to me, because to me, Blue Beetle is our Hispanic Spider-Man, bro. Bro, I'm a DC fan of...
Bro, this nigga is beating. Blue Beetle was so tough, nigga. That nigga was so cold. Nigga was a teenage fucking high school nigga.
Like, I love Marvel, right? Shout out to X-Men. Literally my favorite group in all like comic history. But I love DC. I'm a DC boy, bro. So the fact that like we have our own superhero in DC, like Blue Beetle just be rolling around with Batman. I heard in the movie he even goes to Gotham University. Like, this is just like, bro, this is just a dream come true, bro. And because of my age, I grew up with this Blue Beetle. So I know a lot of the older people
Facts. I grew up with this nigga right here, bro.
We're watching this video probably like, I remember the time when Blue Beetle was white. No disrespect to the white Blue Beetle. I'm sure he was cool too. but this one's for me, okay? Okay, shout out Blue Beetle. He's a hella underappreciated superhero, bro. I main him in Injustice 2 every single time I play. I don't play as nobody else but him. Okay. Anyways, though, shout out Blue Beetle. Literally to go, you need like a TV show, bro. Maybe even drop a game, but not before dropping a Batman Beyond game. Which, by the way, weirdly enough, I seen a comment, right, and it was like Terry McGinnis is Hispanic. And like honestly, within the context of the comment of him saying his mama be Hispanic, like honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of see it though. I can kind of see it. Okay. And like Bruce being his actual biological father really doesn't change much. So we're getting into this section of the video, bro. Brace yourselves. This is the section of the video that makes
I can see it a little bit. His mom,
makes a lot of people mad. So this part, you're either gonna agree with me or you're gonna hate me. At this point, I've just accepted the fact that I'm always gonna get dukes in the comments, okay? But I can't make a video like this without mentioning my boy Broly from Dragon Ball Super. Another character I wouldn't.
So facts, nigga, so facts, bro. That nigga is darker than the rest of the scenes. Nigga, stop playing with his ass.
Did bro just forget about Broly? I'm kind of surprised you didn't mention Broly.
Nigga, what you want?
Okay, I gotta mention that.
Swallin'. Y'all niggas know what me I'm talking about.
I always thought Broly was. Even the OG Broly.
Exactly, nigga. Even the OG, nigga. I swear I thought that nigga was. It was some shit about his hair. The way that nigga acted, I don't know.
Bio
it was
Broly.
Diarrhea.
OG
yeah, not Bio
movie,
Broly.
right? The story made no sense.
Where do you think you're going?
What?
But it was cool. There was rock music. I was feeling it. That was my favorite movie. I owned it on DVD. I didn't even have a DVD player, bro. How old do you think I am, bro? Get out of here. Broly is one of my favorite characters, okay? When the Dragon Ball Super movie came out, I didn't have money to go see that shit in theaters, so I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is some crazy shit, but I watched that shit on the hub, bro. Like, I found a link on the hub with the full movie, and I watched the shit on the hub on the laptop. I felt like in that movie, without saying it, they definitely doubled down on this shit. Like, definitely were like, yo, if you know, you know, you know. But I do have one piece of loose evidence, right? The chanting, right? In the Broly scenes in the movie, the chanting where it's like, go Broly, go, like all that shit. That was actually based off of the chanting in Mexico when they were actually streaming the last episodes of the Tournament of Power, like the ending of Dragon Ball Super. Again, hey, I did say loose evidence, okay? Now, the next person I have on this list without like any evidence is Lobo, and that's my main reason, right? Is because Lobo reminds me of an old Mexican biker grandpa, and he also
that is facts.
just kind of looks like Danny Trejo. Every time I see him, I think of good old Danny, bro. I look at bro and I'm like, yeah, you're Hispanic, bro. It's case closed, okay? Now, second to last but never least, I got Catwoman, right? And maybe you weren't expecting to see Catwoman. Maybe you were because she was on the thumbnail and you're like,
nigga, especially since that last fucking Batman movie, nigga.
You dummy. I literally clicked on the video because of those of you though who were like a little confused about her placement. I will elaborate, all right? So Catwoman, aka Selena Kyle, has a Cuban mother and a white father. Now, depending on whatever like iteration of the story you're reading, sometimes her father is Falcone, like the new Batman movie, The Batman, you know, which is like www.com. You would agree that Chad is a mixed character on this list, right? Yes. You would agree that you and most anime fans consider him to be Latino, right? Correct? Yes. Okay. Since we already have other mixed characters on the list, it only makes sense for Selena Kyle to be on here, right? But most iterations of Catwoman in the past 20 years have had her be of Latina descent, okay? Usually she has been, okay? She has been canonically Cuban enough for me to put her on this list, especially even with like the death of Naya Rivera. It's kind of sad that like that was the last actress or, you know, to play Catwoman. It would have been sick if like...
What? Wait. She died? What?
Maybe, I don't know if she's ever been in a live action movie, but even if she couldn't herself play her, which like, I know if another woman could play her like that, or even I'm cool with Zoe Kravitz still, but you know, there's another Batman universe coming out from James Gunn. James Gunn, if you see this video, you already know what's up. I told you about Bane, my boy. I told you about Bane. I expect it. If you have more people that you wanted me to name, maybe I can make a community post or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll spin it back a third time. Not anytime soon, though. Not anytime soon. Maybe. I don't know. You never know. It could be Christmas. It's always Christmas at least once a year. You feel me? But make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Bam, 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 bam.